Okay, so we are now watching the Open English Pleasure. There are only two entries, and it is the same two as we just watched in the senior. So I'm guessing these are the same videos as well. So I did put this horse first. It was quite close, and there is rationale to go both ways. For me, the canter and the clean underneath was important in my decision. He kind of floats the front leg out a little more than the other horse did. And I think particularly like here as he gets moving and kind of straight down the rail. There are inconsistencies for this horse. And they're one of the flaws, as I mentioned before, might be its head carriage at times, not throughout, but just a little inconsistency in where it's holding its nose. Would also like to see it move more freely in the walk. A little more ground covering would be nice. But really the deciding factor was just the movement at the canter, because it was quite close otherwise. So that's what made my decision, and will make my decision the same in this class. Nice transitions as it goes down the rail here, and kind of an extension that is quite pretty. On the way, just his way of going, natural way of going is pretty. And so, and then a nice stop and tucks his head into back. So those are all good things. Then when we look at the other entry, in kind of comparison, on the long stretches of the arena, this horse trots really pretty. When it was shown in the outdoor, where it had a little more space, it trotted like that more, as you would expect. So that's something to keep in mind in the virtual world. I would show him in the outdoor when possible. The transition upward, as I mentioned before, that would be a flaw. Just looked kind of pinned his ears, looked kind of cranky about it. Raised his head a bit. Minor flaw. But when, giving you kind of rationale here for my placing. So the horse has a lot of pluses, just like the last one did, but just like the last one did, there are things to work on. And then it's which of those things are in my mind, more offensive. So I think that upward transitions for this horse need some work. And the head carriage in the canter needs a little work as well to just get him out at the vertical or slightly in front of it, because he's really holding his kind of chin in toward his chest. And like I said with the last horse, that is hard. That is a hard thing to train for. But this horse is definitely a strength is the trot. Really pretty extension. And not to say that its canter isn't fine. It is. The other horse showed a little more cleanliness underneath. Good transitions, obviously very broke. Really great. Thank you.